We'll start with the things like as per the course content, we'll complete all the things like complete the development topics. Okay, everything will complete it. Okay, yeah. For today, it's starting for the today. First, I'll start with the Tibco Spotfire architecture introduction. Okay, then we'll move on to the development part. Okay, I'm going to teach you this development in the advanced version, that is 7.12. Okay, that's I'm going to teach you in the original version only. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, this is a basic. You can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a basic Tibco Spotfire architecture. As you know, every developer will install the client in their system. Basically, it's a client-server architecture. Okay. Every developer will install the
Uh,
client in their system.
I have Mac OS,
Uh,
so is
uh,
it possible for me to just install the software on my local machine?
no, see, basically, I'm going to provide the trial version for you. Okay.
Mhm.
That definitely you need a Windows 7 or Windows 8 or 9 or 10 like that. Mac doesn't support this. If you can get this one, it will be really good. Windows 7 or 8 or 9 or 10. Okay. The one which I'm going to teach you is the original version. The one which I'm going to provide you is a trial version basically. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. You can see my screen, right? Okay, can you please arrange
Yeah.
Windows 7 or 8 or 9 or 10, please? And we'll provide you the videos also. You can go through them. Basically, as I told you, first we'll discuss on the architecture and how the content, what are the things I'm going to cover, and what are the plan that's in the which way we are going to look into the Tibco Spotlight. That and all we'll discuss. Okay, stop me if you have any questions. Okay. Yeah. Basically, as I told you, you can see this is the client. Every developer will install the client in their systems. Okay. Through client, they'll connect to the Tibco Spotfire server. Okay. This
Yeah.
server is basically the architecture, basic architecture part is it is in basic client server architecture. Okay. A server is installed in the centralized machine. Every developer will install the client and will log in into the server by providing the URL. Like you can see it while logging in, you can see the URL there. Okay, that URL is nothing but see, this is the URL. When I open the Tibco Spotfire, you can see I'm connecting to the URL. This is one of the server URL. You can see like that so many URLs are there. Which database you want to connect, you can connect. Clear?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Means which server you want to connect, you can connect. So if you have a single client, you can connect to a number of servers. Okay, like
Mhm.
basically you know right in development, development environment, test environment, acceptance environment. Three environments are there. Okay, whichever you want to choose, you can choose it. Got it? Clear? Yeah. As I told you now, you can see the Tibco Spotfire server where people will connect to the Tibco Spotfire server and they'll create the reports by getting data from external data sources. Just assume this as an external data source. Okay. From Tibco Spotfire client, they'll connect to the external data source. External data source in the meaning it can be an Excel file, TXT file, Oracle database, SQL database. It can be any kind of database. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, through client will connect to that. Okay, we'll get the data into the client. Based upon the requirements, we'll get the reports in the client. Okay, and we'll save the reports into the Spotfire database. This database is an internal database. We call it as a library. Okay, this is the
Okay.
external databases from where you get the data. This is the internal database from where you save the report. Now, once you save the report into your database, a URL into the Spotfire database, or we call it as a library. Okay, if you save the report into the library, basically what will happen, you'll get the URL. Okay, that URL, if you give it to the end users, okay, they can directly open the report in the browsers. It can be IE, it can be Google Chrome. Okay, they can directly open the reports in the browsers. Okay, the opening of the reports in the browsers is supported by the Tibco Spotfire web layer. Okay, this is web layer is also one of the component. This is a web layer server which will be installed in the centralized machine by the administrator. Okay, the concept of web layer, it will help the users to, it will support the end users to open the reports in their browsers. Okay, basically it's an IAS application. Okay, that's basically it. You can open the reports in the browsers. Okay, it will support the opening of the reports in the browsers. That's it. Means you can open the reports through client. Okay, and you can also open the report by getting the URL from the developer, and you can open it in the web browser as well. Now, basically, whenever you try to open the report, okay, for suppose you basically build the report on using some data source, okay,
Right.
yeah, and whether you open it through client or whether you open it to web player, it will contact the data source. It will read the data and report gets opened. That's a basic concept in this. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Whenever, see, let's say you have 100 million rows. Let's say you have 1 crore rows of data. Okay. Like
Okay.
whenever you open the report in the web browser, basically, okay, end user need to wait for it.
I have a
Yeah,
question. Uh,
yeah,
you are telling me that we used to open the report. What do you mean by report over? Report is basically a tabular form of some data, right?
yeah. It cannot, it can't be only a tabular format. It can be any kind of report. Like
Okay.
it's a complete report. It can have 5 6 pages. One with one page with table visualization. Table is a visualization basically.
Okay.
Okay, okay, and you have
Okay.
so many visualizations. You have bar chart, line chart. Okay, you can see. Okay, I'll show you how the report looks like. Everything. See. Okay, you have a bar table, cross table. Okay, these and all are visualizations in the Spotfire. Okay, in a single page you can create a number of visualizations, and in a single DXP document you can create a number of pages. Okay, I'll come to that
Mm,
point. Okay,
okay.
basically DXP contains a group of pages, and each page contains a group of visualizations. It can be a bar chart, it can be a line chart, it can be a combination chart, it can be a pie chart. Okay, it can be a scatter plot, it can be anything. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and I'll explain you. You'll get a better idea how the report looks like, and in the further. Now you created a report, you saved it. Like as I told you, whenever you try to open the report, what will happen? You can open it through client or you to open it through web browser. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Whenever you open the report through web browser or client, it will try to load the data. Got it? Yeah. It will try to contact the database. It will try to load the data. We have so many
Mm-hmm.
rows of data. You end user need to wait for some time, right? You need to see loading like that. Correct? Yeah. Yeah. For that case, basically, it's not a good practice to make the end users to wait for that much time, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah. For that, what we use is we automate the report. Okay, what is the
Okay.
automation services will do is like for suppose you automate the report today at 1 o'clock. Okay, you're getting to know that in database every day at night 12:30 some new data is getting adding up. Okay, after 12:30 when you try to open the report you can see the new data, right? But it will take some time to load the data. Okay,
Yeah.
to escape the loading of the data, what we do is we automate the report basically. Okay, at 1 o'clock you automate the report. What will happen every day? The report automatically will contact the database. It will get the new data and save it along with the report. Like it will try to every day 1 o'clock. You don't need to do anything. It will automatically contact the report. Yeah, it will get the data. After 1 o'clock, if you try to open the report, right? Okay, what will happen? Without no need of loading the data. The reason was at 1 o'clock, automation services already loaded the data. Report gets opened fastly. No need to wait for any, more time. That's the use of automation services. Automating a report will be done using the automation services, as simple as that.
Okay.
Okay, that's the main use of this thing. Okay, and this is the completely about the Tibco Spotfire architecture. Okay,
Okay.
now if you go to a development part, okay, first thing you need to know in the development is, okay, connecting to the data sources, connecting to data sources, okay, and
Mm-hmm.
getting data into Spotfire. Okay, and
Okay.
getting data into Spotfire. Okay, clear? Yeah, this is the first step, and second step is, okay. Yeah, no, sorry. Before going to the second step, okay, I'm going to show you how to connect to Excel file. Okay, Excel
Mm-hmm.
file, TXT file. Okay, Oracle database. Okay, and SAP HANA. Okay, it will be same for all the databases. Okay, if I show
Okay.
it for SAP HANA, if you show it for Oracle, it will be same. Here, the most important thing is we have two concepts. One is in memory and another one is in DB. Okay,
Okay.
okay. This is very important. Okay, in memory and in DB. Okay, like getting the data, you can get the data in two ways. One is in memory way and another one is in DB way. Okay, how to get it and how to get it and what's the difference of getting the data in two different ways? We'll discuss it in further classes in detail.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Second step is creating the visualizations. Okay, creating the viz based upon the requirements. Okay,
Okay.
visualizations based upon the requirements and okay.
Okay.
Before creating the visualizations, you need to know all the basics of the Tibco Spotfire. Okay,
Okay.
basics like filtering, marking, okay, details on demand, okay, and calculated columns, document properties, okay, and there are the data table properties, okay, and coloring, okay. There are so many things you need to know in the basic things. Okay, in second step, first I'll teach you all the basics, and then I'll show you how to create the visualizations, and based upon we'll take one requirement. I'll show you based upon the requirement how to do that. Okay, I have the
Okay.
POCs for each and every visualization. For bar chart, I have a question. Okay, like I'll show you how to do it. Okay, in the class. Okay, there are two questions. One question I'll show you. Second one you can practice it. Okay, you have the DXPs along with the data also. Yeah,
Okay.
got it.
Really?
Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
second step. Third step is a simple one: saving or publishing the visualization. Okay,
Okay.
like I said, told you right how to save the visualization into library. Okay, and you can also save the report in two ways: one thing in library and also in local. Okay, only when you save it into the library you'll get the URL. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and, and the local, that's the basic stuff. Okay, if you save it in your local, okay, you can just say you alone can open the report, means you are saving it into your local machine. Got it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, this is the three steps we are going to cover as part of a development process. Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, first step is lot of thing getting data into Spotfire, okay, into an Excel, TXT, Oracle, and SAP HANA, and I'll explain you in memory and DB concept. Second one step is a little bit very big, knowing all the basics and creating the visualizations. And third step is simple, how to save the visualization into library, how to generate the URL that I'm going to show you, okay, how to save the report into local. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
First thing, as a first part of the development process, we'll see how to get the data from Excel file and TXT file. Are you okay? No?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's, yeah. Whenever you open the client, this is gets open. I'll explain you after getting the data from Excel and TXT file. I'll make sure I'll walk over through the report, how the report looks like, how to create the report, how to save the report. That we'll see it for today. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. When you open the Tibco Spotfire client, this window gets opened. Okay. Now, as I told you, first we are going to see the data from TXT file. Okay. This is my TXT file with the name text person details -2. Okay. You can see
Mm-hmm.
first row is having the columns: person ID, person name, age, TOB role. Okay. And you have see the data values in the down.
Okay.
Okay. Can you guess me what is the columns operator over here?
Space.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a space, right? Okay. So data should be, whenever you're loading it into Spotfire, data should be in the consistent format. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Spotfire doesn't handle the data consistency. Okay. However, the data is there, it will just import it. Okay. It can't repair the data and all. Clear? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can see here. Okay. That we are going to bring it. It's very simple. You can click on add data tables over here, or you have the same option, file add data tables. You can use anything. Click on add data tables. Okay,
There it is.
here, add data
Chemicals.
table.
Okay.
Yeah, add data tables here. Okay, select this one, click on add. Okay, select the file over here. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, select the file and browse for that. Desktop. Okay, person details. Click on
Mm-hmm.
open. See, Spotfire automatically read the first row as a column names. You can see person ID, person name, age, TOB role. Got
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And You can see name of the roses personality, and it automatically detected the data types for the column. Okay, you can see it is long integer, string, integer. Okay, DOB, date of birth, due to some data inconsistency, it just selected it as string. If you want to change it any data type, still you can do it while adding. So you can't make it date, you can make it date. Yeah,
Uh, so by default, how this tool get to know the data type
that's
at
the
first?
functionality. That's the functionality of the tool. It's based upon the data. It will take it. So David is a string, right? All the values will take string. Okay, if you have integers, it will take it as integers. If you have a data consistency correctly, it will take as date format. Okay, like that. If you have some long integers, you may see values with very big values. You can see this many
Yeah.
big. That's why it took it as a long integer.
Okay.
Otherwise,
What? Yeah. Okay. What if I will save the person name with integer over?
person name with the integer, it will take it will you don't get any data. You can't save it, right? Basically, you save it as integer. Okay,
Uh-huh.
you don't, you see, it's basically funda, right? In a SQL system, if you put an integer column for a data type integer, and if you try to enter the varchar values, it won't work, right? It's basic SQL funda.
Yeah, it is basic. That is correct. But what if I save it with integers?
That's why
Will
you
it give
don't
me?
see the data. You don't see the data. You don't get the data. Let's see, if you want, I can show you integer. Okay, give.
Mhm.
Okay, see, now it will throw an error basically. See, you can see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I closed it. You can see there was an error saying that data is inconsistent, right? Okay,
Yeah.
that's basically you it will throw the anywhere, it will throw the error. Let's see, you can see the data now. If I'm not wrong, you don't see the values for the person details. See, you can see person name, you don't see the values. Okay, means you can't enter the values, right? You got my point, right? You can't enter the values. That's how the work. Okay, edit
Mhm.
data table properties. Okay, basically, if you want to refresh the data, click on which from. Anyway, I'll explain you this one. Just want to show. See, it's saying that values are wrong. Okay, see,
Mhm.
empty. Okay, okay, and there are some inconsistency with the date column. You can see. That's why if you change it to a string, let's see. Okay, give okay, give okay. You can see again. You got the values over here.
Okay.
Clear? Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, basically, as you asked, this is the page. In a single page, I created a table. Table is a visualization. Okay. Yeah. And if you
Okay.
take a bar chart, this is a bar chart visualization. You can see the bar chart gets created now. Okay, you can see the bar
So
chart gets
how
created.
many types of visualization we are having?
Yeah, that's what. Starting from table to text area, all these are visualizations. Table, cross table, graphical table, bar chart, line chart, combination chart, pie chart, scatter plot, 3D scatter plot, map chart, heat map, tree map, okay, KPI chart, parallel coordinate plot, the summary table, box plot, and these and all are related to my company, and text area. Okay, until this, these are the visualizations.
So visualization used to depend on company to company.
Yeah, these are custom visualizations. These are whatever I told you, it's a standard ones. These are my company's custom visualizations. Traffic light, and spider plots and are my company related ones. It's a custom
So
visualization, but these are the
no
basic ones.
public particular yeah, what visualization. Developer used to work these customized visualization.
Yeah, yeah. If you want it, you need to request the admin team. They'll add it. Okay, and that are not comes with the Tibco. That comes with other third party people. They'll request. We'll request them and we'll pay them and we'll get it. We'll get them basically. No, basically you can say this is a two pages. You get some cover page, okay, which will have just a
Mhm.
description about this, and we call this as a guided analysis. Okay, I'll explain you in detail about this. This is the page. You can see, like I selected bar chart. Now I can select the line chart. Okay, and I can select the pie chart. Okay. It's basically how many in number of visualizations you can add it over here. Okay,
Okay.
clear? and this is a single page. You can, if you want to add second page, okay, you can see same. You can have waterfall chart, and you can have a scatter plot, and you can have a tree map, okay, like this. Okay, based upon the requirement, you'll create the visualization.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you can see 2 pages. Now if you save it, file save as, this is a complete DXP file which is having 3 pages. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, in a single DXP file, you can get the data from a number of sources. Now, I added one source, right?
Okay. What is
Can you please?
DXP file?
DXP is a file basically, Spotfire file. If you save the
Okay.
file, right? That's now this is and all are DXPs. Now this is a text file, right? And the Spotfire, when you create a file with the Spotfire, see, when you create a report, that report is nothing but a DXP report file. I'm saving it as save as library item because I'm not connected to online. Okay, click on file. Okay, I'm saving it into my local machine. Person details, so it will save it as a .dxp.
Okay.
DXP full form is data exploration. Yeah, that's how, like, this is called a report basically, and if you save it, you can save the report to 2 ways. Yeah. Now basically you can use in it 2 ways. Okay, you can see login means you can directly log into the server and you can develop the reports. Okay,
Yeah.
whenever you clicked on login only, you can save the reports into library. Okay, if you click on offline mode, means you are not connected to the server, but still you can develop the reports.